All right, hi Sedalia 200 friends and family. We are at the beautiful Washington Elementary School. I love this school. I love coming here to visit. So inviting. Just great teachers, great staff. Special trip today over to celebrate National Counseling Week, and we have with us the very special Michelle Hofstetter to our friends and family here at Washington, and Miss Lisa Volk, longtime principal here as well. So I'm going to start with you, Miss Volk. Tell me a little bit as we celebrate National Counseling Week. What does this young lady mean to you personally and to the students and staff of Washington?
Well, personally, Mrs. Hofstetter is just that person. You have to have somebody that you can trust and go to when you need to decision make here. At elementary level, you don't really have team per se in regards to administration, so she's my go-to when I need something. But for the building, I would say she's the heart and soul. When we need something, pick me up. When we just need feel good, when we need to talk about kids, she's that person. You can trust her. She's got that judgment. She's just that person. She's the heart of our building, always.
Wonderful. Long time here at Washington, 7 years as a counselor. Talk us a little bit, we were visiting a little bit about your journey from the classroom to the counseling, and what's that looked like for you?
I came into education completely green. I got my degree online, my master's online for education, and then I had my student teaching experience, and then I came and interviewed and got my job in the middle of the school year with a very unique special education situation. And then I taught I taught kindergarten for 5 years, reading recovery, third grade. And then I had experienced some personal loss in my own life when this counseling position had come available, and junior high counselor Rebecca Moss came to me and said, "I think you would be a really great counselor." And that was it. So sealed the deal and pursued my degree. Did that while I was working, and 4 or 5 years for my degree, 60 hours. Wouldn't change it for the world. Found my place.
So we hear nothing but positives. If you've ever had an opportunity to have your child at Washington or be a staff member at Washington, you just hear constantly people rave about how wonderful Ms. Hofstetter is. So talk to us a little bit about what you do for kids here at Washington, and what success means to you, and what you think success for your kids means.
Oh, I just had this lesson in third grade because we just finished the Great Kindness Challenge, and I said we don't have these lessons this time with the counselor. It's not for you being successful this year. It's not for you being successful in 5th grade, 6th grade. It's our life success, to be not what we're going to do at the end of this year, not even an assessment we're going to take at the end of this year. How are we going to grow our healthiest, happiest person? We watched a kindness video because it's a decision. We talk about that, our mindset on deciding to be a kind person and deciding to, number one, treat ourselves with kindness so that we can pass it on. I think for me, the biggest successes for kids, I find the most contentment in my work is being there for them when they figure stuff out. The adults don't problem solve it for them. Helping them, having the safe place. I just had a staff member come in here a little bit ago too and said, "There's just something about this room." And I said, "It does. It just feels very different. It's not a classroom. It's a safe place where my main thing is for kids to understand the importance of having absolutely no shame and stigma and talking about our thoughts and our feelings and our experiences, that they carry that with them through high school, through adulthood, that to work on ourselves is a strength, never a weakness."
That's great. It's all about choices. It's all about decisions. We are blessed to have people like Ms. Volk and Ms. Hofstetter working with our young people every day. As we celebrate you and we celebrate National Counseling Week, we appreciate what you do for us.
Thank you.
I know Ms. Volk just loves you to death and is grateful every day that you're here. So thanks for what you do. And enjoyed visiting with you today.
You too.
All right, this is part 2 of our day tripping. We left Washington. We made our way over to Smith Cotton High School. We are on the campus here with counselor Miss Carmen Brock. She is in her 11th year. Hard for me to believe that it just flies by. And I have had the opportunity to work in the same building with Carmen for a long time, both teaching and then when she was a counselor and I was principal. So I know Carmen very well. Great lady, has done wonderful things for our students and our staff here. And we are celebrating National Counseling Week. So congratulations and thank you for what you do.
Thank you.
Talk to us a little bit, like I said, 11 years in counseling, but before that you were a classroom teacher. I think this is year 27, 28 for you in education total. So
Yes.
talk to us a little bit about what you taught. And then why the transition? Why did we want to leave the classroom and go into counseling?
I was a business teacher and really enjoyed helping the students figure out exactly what they wanted to do with the rest of their lives. And I realized that it kind of tied in with counseling anyways. And so after I earned my administration degree, decided administration was not going to be for me. So I went back and got my counseling degree.
Wow. So you have master's in administration,
Yes.
master's in counseling.
Yes.
Wow. Lots of college.
Yes.
Good
yes.
for you.
Yes.
Good for you. So that business background really ties into a big part of what the Department of Elementary and Secondary Education requires out of our counselors.
Yes.
And that is preparing our high school kids to be college and career ready when they graduate. So
Yes.
talk to me a little bit about what college and career ready means and what successes you've seen and enjoyed through your work and still getting to probably tie in a little bit about the old skills that you had as a classroom teacher.
Yes, I do. A lot of what I enjoy the most probably about my job is helping those students with scholarships, with those college applications, and those are all things I taught in my classroom. And just helping them figure out exactly what they want to do, and watching them figure out that maybe what they always thought they wanted to do is not really what they want to do once they get to be that senior. So it's fun to watch them grow.
Yeah.
You know, I pick them up as a sophomore, and then by the time they're seniors, they're a whole new young adult.
Right.
So that's probably probably the most rewarding part of my job.
Yeah.
And then making sure that they graduate. You know, they have to graduate high school and be productive citizens, and so that's the other part I think that that's very rewarding, is watching them walk across the stage, giving them a hug, a high five, a handshake, or whatever. So
Yeah, perfect. Well, again, it's National Counseling Week. We are just celebrating you along with all of our counselors throughout our district. I thank you for taking time to visit with us today. Thank you for what you do. We appreciate you. You are a staple, longtime staple here at Smith Cotton High School and a huge part of our student success. So thank you very much.
thank you.